welcome. I am Daniel Cardiff, and oh my gosh, and in light of Mother's Day, we're gonna interview Philip's Aunt Kathy, who has helped us many times here on the show. Kathy, come in here. Yeah, come on. Hey.
Oh, my.
Well, hello there.
Hi, Daniel.
So we know you as Aunt Kathy, but you are a mother.
Of course I'm a mother.
And who's your kid? Who's your
My
child?
child? Well, I have five children.
No, you have one.
I have Becky.
No.
I have
Okay.
Penelope.
Philip, I swear.
I
don't know how to
have
handle her.
some Farleys.
Okay.
I
You
have
have multiple
Farley
Farleys? All
and
right.
Farley Jr., named
Okay.
after his father. The other Farley is spelled Farley, so he's not a junior.
I don't understand. All right.
And then
So
have-
your actual child is Gaius Lakem. How's Gaius doing?
I hate Gaius.
Okay.
I really don't like to talk about Gaius.
Well,
Maybe you like to talk about Penelope.
No, I mean Gaius is the reason why that you're a mother. So tell us, how does it feel to be a mother
Well,
to Gaius?
once Gaius was born, I decided I like going to the grocery store.
Quite a bit.
Just most of my life I spent at the grocery store, and I didn't really hang out with Gaius.
But you're a single parent, so what would you do with Gaius when you would leave?
I don't mean to
Okay.
be too cruel on
right.
the podcast,
Never
but
mind. I shouldn't have asked.
I didn't really take
Let's-
care of Gaius
okay.
because I hated him so
All right.
much.
Well, we all love Gaius around here. He's a neat
I
fella.
don't understand what's to like about my son.
Okay. Okay. So what?
He just
all right.
cried and cried.
Did you have a
and
good Mother's Day?
cried.
Did you have a good Mother's Day?
Well,
What did you do?
Gaius tried to have a
all right.
Mother's Day with me.
Yeah, because
But-
he's a good son.
Well, I told him I don't really care to
Okay.
be with him. I had a podcast to be preparing for.
All right, Philip.
I don't know what happened.
I thought that this was gonna be.
I thought it was gonna. Are you two whispering over there? You're talking about your old sweet Aunt Kathy.
All right, Kathy.
I
Let's
just need my old saxophone.
All right, let's just get you
and
back
the
in the booth there,
drum set.
so that you can play the Patreon music
What?
when
I
we start
can't
talking about
hear
Patreon.
you.
I said get
over
out.
My own talking voice.
I said get out.
What?
Get out of here.
Oh,
Go on. Get.
Oh,
Play the Patreon music when we talk about Patreon.
my Daniel.
Stay in there and be quiet.
Hit me, Daniel.
Oh my gosh, Philip.
That was.
Can we just cut that part out?
No, I don't know. I don't know how to cut things anymore.
Welcome back to the show. I am Daniel Cardiff.
And I'm Philip Osterday. This show that Daniel is talking about is called Classic Countdown Conversations, where we talk about the best and worst, the greatest and the least greatest, the most magnificent,
And least.
the most
Most
dirtiest, poopiest thing that there are in media. And then we talk about it and make it a list sometimes when
And-
we want to.
Let's be real. We've never done a top 10 worst list.
But today
will be our first. We have
our
a
first
worst
foray.
category.
Yeah, we have a worst category. So what is today's topic about?
So today's topic is the best mothers from television.
Just from
Again,
TV.
in light of Mother's Day.
In the old Mother's Day.
And instead of doing just the top 10 overall list, we've gone back to our setup from the top 10 Star Wars video games. And we're doing categories.
That's right.
So the best of each category. So would you like to tell them what our categories are?
Our categories are as follows: classic mom, overbearing mom, sassy mom, cartoon mother, manipulative mom, annoying, funniest, coolest, worst mom, and best mom.
So let's just dive in.
All right.
We got some runner-ups for each category except for 2.
Yeah.
So-
there's a lot more moms out there, I guess, than we really expected.
Yeah, I was expecting to like have trouble finding a mother, but no, there were a plethora of them out there.
Yeah.
So I'll just start off with number 10, the best classic mom.
Well, wait. Start off with the runner.
Well, yeah. I'm
yes.
just saying the category.
The
I'm starting
best
with.
classic moms.
Yes. So the runner-up is going to be Marion Cunningham from Happy Days.
Da, 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 Happy Days.
And you know exactly, like you just know that show, so it's classic, and she's the mom from it.
She's
so
very
she's
classy.
classic. But she pales in comparison to our actual pick.
Yes.
And our actual pick is going to be Claire Huxtable from The Cosby Show.
So Claire Huxtable is just a very classic mom.
Yeah.
She's
Tell me about her because I don't know anything about her.
well, so she's like Bill's dad. She's Bill's husband.
Bill's
she's
wife.
She's
Are you on something right now?
I'm on tired.
She's Bill's.
This new drug called being tired.
Is his name Bill in the show? Bill
I believe so.
Huxter?
Huxtable.
Huxtable.
I believe she's a lawyer. She's a working mom.
Is he a stay-at-home dad?
No, he's a doctor. So these are two
they're
very
rich.
rich people.
Okay.
Living in New York?
Beverly Hills, maybe?
No, that's a different show.
The Hillbillies?
No. Well, there's that show. Anyway, but she's very like loving. You're thinking of Fresh Prince.
What's that Hillbillies show called?
Beverly Hillbillies.
Okay, that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah. You were right about that.
All right.
Yes. So anyway, but she loves her children very, very much.
Okay.
She, she toys with Mr. Cosby, Mr. Huxtable.
Does she tease him a lot?
Yeah, but they it's all in good fun. It's not like he's dumb. It's
Okay.
not like dumb dad stuff. It's like she's just good at jibbing and jabbing.
Okay. All right. She's a good riffer.
Yeah, and she's just very good.
All right. She's classic.
She's classic. You may think that Carol Brady would be a classic mom, but she made it to a much different category.
Yeah,
that we
and-
are excited to.
To talk about.
Yeah.
All right.
So you can guess which one that one is.
Email us. Okay. What's number 9, Philip?
Number 9 is overbearing.
Okay.
Okay. Now there's two people that are overbearing on television, and that's it. And
Who's our runner-up?
our runner-up is Deborah
But
Barone. I couldn't
that-
remember her last name.
that how you
I
pronounce
almost said
it?
Raymond. Deborah Raymond.
from
Barone from Everybody Loves Raymond.
yeah.
Very pretty overbearing. But what is the number 1?
Who trumps her, Philip?
Nobody trumps her
not even
except
true. Yeah.
except her mother-in-law Marie Barone, who gets even more overbearing.
Yeah.
So it's
She,
just
I can't stand her in this show.
yeah. She's
Like,
very much. Go ahead.
Well, I just hate how she treats Robert.
Oh,
She like hates Robert. She loves
doesn't-
Raymond.
I mean, it's yeah, but that's the
She
joke.
blames Robert for everything. And even though I like Raymond a lot, he deserves the brunt of it. I mean, I guess like he's married to Deborah,
Yeah.
and then Robert gets his fun wife
Does he get
later
a fun
on.
wife?
Yeah, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, I mean, I guess like you're gonna be overbearing if you're married to Frank.
Yeah. Gosh, it's
I
like
love
that
Frank.
Chris Farley, Adam Sandler skit where
Oh.
they're old people.
Yeah,
like,
where
it's
Farley keeps touching Sandler's knee.
I feel like that's like where Raymond got the idea for those two characters.
Possible. Okay, yeah, very overbearing. Oh, she almost made another category, the annoying category.
Almost.
But we thought putting her in this one was more,
A little more fitting.
yeah, more accurate. Moving on to number 8, it's the sassy category.
Sassy.
I felt like I was on Jeopardy for a second.
May I please have sassy category for 500?
Yeah. Okay. So
Who is...
your runner-up for this one is good. Sorry, if you guys could see our board, I've made it very confusing.
If you want to see our board, go to our Patreon.
Yeah, we'll show it to you. But our runner-up for the sassy is going to be Harriet Winslow, also known as Harriet Tubman on our board.
That's not true, though.
Harriet Winslow from Family Matters.
Yes. And
That's the show with Urkel, right?
yeah, Steve Urkel.
Okay.
Did I do that?
That's right.
his
You're pretty
catchphrase.
much the white Urkel.
Yeah. So
But she's just our runner-up because she's pretty sassy.
she's a little sassy. We didn't really know for sure if she was sassy, but we wanted to put her on our list, and then we looked her up on the YouTube. And
She
the
got
first
some
thing that
sass to
came
her.
up was she was pretty sassy.
Yeah. And I never watched this show too much.
I liked the show. There was this one episode for Halloween where they did like a Chucky doll thing.
Okay.
And he like popped up in the cabinets at one point. It scared me forever.
Really?
I can't open cabinets without thinking about it. But I actually like every Halloween I think about it, like, stupid Family Matters.
You
making
should
me
watch
scared.
that. We should watch that episode this year,
We should. That sounds like a good idea.
along with all the regular show Halloween
Yeah.
episodes.
Those are good.
But the one that takes the spot, our sassy spot, is going to be Linda Belcher from Bob's Burgers. And you know why she's so sassy, Philip?
Why is she so sassy?
Tell me.
Well,
I gotcha.
you got me good.
Tell me why.
Do you want me to tell you why?
Yeah. What do I have up in parentheses there?
Oh, because it's a man?
Yeah.
The man who voices, well, the person who voices Linda is a man. His
Yeah.
name is John Roberts. And
And-
he tricked me.
He does a perfect voice for Linda. And yeah, she's just got all the sass.
Yeah.
And she can be obnoxious sometimes, but it's like a lighthearted obnoxious. It's not
Yeah.
it's not like our annoying category on here.
No.
It's not like Marie from Everybody Loves Raymond. But
Nowhere
no,
close.
she's just sassy. She's a sassy
Yeah.
mom. She shakes her body around sometimes.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's just in my mind whenever I think of Linda, she's always like
She's always kind of like doing a little jig. Or something.
yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And then and if Tina ever becomes a mother, her daughter, who's also voiced
Yes.
by a man,
Yes.
she will probably be a pretty sassy mom as well.
Wait, Tina, which...
Tina's the
oh,
oldest.
Who's got the rabbit ears?
That's the younger one.
Okay.
Shoot, what's her name?
She's a funny lady.
Louisa.
Louise, the actress that voices her.
Oh yeah, Kristen Shaw.
Yes.
Yeah, she's the only main lady on that show who's voiced by a lady. But yeah, that's our sassy category.
Sassy.
Tell us.
Number 7 is cartoon.
So Linda
the-
Belcher will not be this one.
No, though she is a cartoon.
She's a cartoon.
So our runner-ups, what's our first runner-up, Daniel?
Jane Jetson was Philip's pick.
Well, I thought you were going to start at the bottom there, so
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, so Jane Jetson. I love Jane Jetson.
Why? Yeah, you kept kind of mentioning
I like
her.
Jane Jetson. Well, honestly, I just loved the Jetson as a child.
Really?
I don't know why. I think space has always been interesting to me, and so to think about somebody living out in space
Yeah.
made me excited.
And she's got some flair to her.
What do you mean?
She's kind of sassy, if I'm remembering right.
I don't remember her at all.
Okay. Well,
I don't remember her, but
we
I
do
wanted her
recognize the
in
name though.
Yeah.
So that means she's a pretty famous cartoon mom.
Yeah, she's famous.
Who's
enough.
next?
Next is Wilma Flintstone.
And then moving right along, we have Lois Griffin. But of course, who's our number one
A
spot?
number one spot. Can you guess it?
Yeah, it's pretty
If you guys all know it, say it out loud with me.
Yeah.
It's Marge Simpson.
From what show?
The Simpsons.
Okay.
Yeah. That big old blue hair,
Yeah.
yellow skin thing.
When you think of a cartoon family, I'm assuming you think of The Simpsons,
Yeah,
and then she's the mom.
she is the mom.
So she takes her mom's spot of the cartoons.
I hope she had a good Mother's Day, Marge Simpson.
Yeah, I hope so too. She deserves it. She's a good
Actually,
mom.
is Marge voiced by a man as well?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I will have to do research.
Yep, someday we'll
I know
find out.
Bart is voiced
Bart.
by a lady.
That's true.
Uh,
Who grew
I-
up in Dayton.
That's true. Yeah. Cartwright, right?
Yep, Nancy Cartwright.
Nancy Cartwright.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, obviously, no even argument here. She's just the best cartoon mom.
Have you watched Simpsons? Mm-hmm. Have you watched the new ones?
No.
Yeah. I don't think anybody watches them. I think Fox is just like,
Yeah.
well,
How are they still being made?
we'll just keep them going.
I guess so.
Well, so they're going to be on the new Disney streaming app. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, because they bought out everything from
Yeah.
Fox. Interesting.
And
I wonder.
I'm sure at some point the Simpsons are going to be in Disney parks, which blows my mind. That doesn't feel real.
That is crazy. I don't know how I feel about that.
They're at Universal parks right now.
Like
they have like a
like
whole
seeing
thing.
seeing Homer and Mickey walking around together.
Yeah. Well, there's an announcement where he like, it's a very funny announcement. Look it up someday.
Homer does it.
Yeah, they do an announcement for the Disney streaming app, and they announce the
Oh,
Simpsons
really?
are on it. And
Okay.
and they do like a little part with the Simpsons.
Okay.
It's
All
funny.
right. I'll look it up. Moving back to our mother's list.
Yeah, sorry.
Number 6 is our manipulative category. And our runner-up is going to be Skylar White from Breaking Bad.
Man, oh man.
And she's not necessarily as much of a manipulative mom as she is a manipulative wife.
I guess so.
So I think that's why she's our runner-up.
To be
not our
fair,
top
she had
spot.
to be like equally as manipulative as Walter.
That's true. I guess
just
she
had-
did
she was-
just blatantly lie to her child.
She just kind of had to figure all that out.
Yeah.
She was put in a hard position, but she
Again,
is pretty manipulative.
She almost made our annoying category
yeah,
because Skylar is probably my least favorite character on the show.
yeah. She really grinds my gears.
She gets better as it goes, I think. Actually, by the last episode, I actually do feel bad for her.
yeah, like, but it takes
Last few
that long
episodes,
for you to
yeah.
be like, okay,
I'll
I'll accept
I'm
you
okay
now.
with you, but yeah, for a while there, she's just not such a great mom.
no,
Very manipulative.
yeah. And at one point, she lets Walter, well, spoilers, take her baby.
That's true. Does she let him? I think he just does it without.
Well, I mean, she
Telling
should have
her.
been.
That's true.
She should have known.
That's true.
She should have known that.
She's just crying on the ground.
Yeah, that man's gonna take my baby.
What a wuss.
Sorry for all of you that were not expecting that spoiler.
But Philip, even though I should be saying this, I'll let you say it because you introduced me to this show.
Oh,
Who's our top spot for number 6?
Lucille Bluth. Man, oh man, what a manipulator!
I know.
And what other show can make somebody that's very manipulative and make it that funny?
Yeah, I know. That's the thing is like she could have probably been in our funniest category as well. I think her highlight of being manipulative is the episode where her and Michael get in the car wreck, and then he's like all his head is bandaged up and he can't remember the night before,
yes.
and she's just blatantly lying to him so
I
that.
completely forgot about that.
And then at the end, once they find out what she's been doing, she's been manipulating the whole episode. She's like, I'm just a horrible mother.
Yes.
And
Gets her own
Joe
way.
Lindsay and Michael all look at each other and they're like, no, mom. And they sit down and start consoling her. I think that's that's the peak of manipulative
Yep.
mothering in TV shows. But yeah, what a character.
What a character.
I didn't love her very much when I first watched the show.
Oh, really?
But she grows on you
Yeah.
for sure.
Man.
Again, sometimes in a bad way, you're just like, I can't stand Lucille. But then at other times, yeah, there's just how she. I mean, I guess that's what stands out in my mind. But the biggest point of manipulativeness, I guess, would be with everything with Buster.
Yeah, man, oh man.
I guess she's pretty overbearing too, but
Yeah, she's all the bad characteristics of a mom.
and funny.
Yeah,
But yeah, okay. Speaking of manipulation,
yeah.
let's talk about Patreon.
Okay, so Hey, Kathy, can you come back in here?
No,
Please?
no, Kathy, stay in there.
What's that?
Kathy, stay in there. Start our Patreon music. No, Kathy.
Sorry. You boys been given to church recently?
No, because we can't afford it.
What?
Now get back in there.
What's that? You haven't
Get back
been
in there
given
and-
to the church?
Play the freaking Patreon song. Get out of
my
here.
freaking Daniel, I ought to spank you.
All right, I'll go play the music.
Man, Aunt Kathy just railing
She's
on
crazy.
us today.
I know.
I can't believe that.
She's never allowed back in front of a microphone ever again, Philip.
I don't know. She kind of just comes and goes as she wants.
Okay. Well, okay, there we go. There's the music.
Yeah, there it is.
All right. So, yeah, we can't really give to our church anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
'cause we're
Aunt
poor.
Kathy has a good point.
So we need money.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't want to manipulate anybody, but man, we just can't give to church. It's just the way it is.
We can't give to church. We can't give to missions.
Yeah.
We also can't afford my medical bills because I'm dying.
Yeah.
So just give us money.
I don't know, like,
On a
how
monthly
else we
basis.
can, like, tell people that it, like, it's
Yeah.
a good cause to give us money.
There's lives on the line, not just
Yeah.
mine. There's little children in other countries' lives on the line because
Yeah.
we can't give to our missions.
Yeah.
So give us money.
Yeah. Well, so,
Give us the money.
yeah, and we'll think about giving it to the church and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Oh man, I feel so bad. Don't give it to us. We're just lying to you. We're just being funny, okay?
No, we need it. We need the money.
Well, we do need the money. That is true. The part about like Daniel dying is definitely true. The part about the giving to church is not true. But the Daniel part's definitely
I
true.
mean, if it became our full-time jobs, we would give it.
Yeah, I'm not saying we
10%.
won't. I'm not saying we won't. I'm saying
It says in the
that's
Bible
not
you
why.
gotta give
That's not why
10%.
people should give to us. We shouldn't
Well.
manipulate them in that way.
All right, Kathy, turn off the music. Nope, Philip.
Man, she popped her head in the air.
I know.
It was-
I saw it. I saw that look in the eyes, and I said, nope. All right.
Man, you know, if we've got any artists, I'd really like to see what people think Aunt Kathy,
I think Kathy looks like, yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
Maybe one day when we're out of town, she'll just accidentally get in here and make an episode just by herself.
Maybe we'll see.
All right, moving on. Can you turn the music off? Thank you. All right,
I think she got mad that she wasn't able to talk on the.
I can't stand her.
like it,
Can't stand her. Okay, what's number 5, Philip?
Number 5 is annoying. So if Aunt Kathy was on television, she'd make this part. But she doesn't get to. And so the runner-up for annoying is Joyce Byers from Stranger Things. The what a mom Joyce Byers is.
What a one-note mom.
What a one-note mom.
Like to punch her in the face.
Aw. She
I wish Will died.
wow. Okay. So maybe
You watch
maybe you
Stranger
give-
Things more than I do.
What? I watched the second season. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. And
Okay.
I feel like
She gets better in the second season a little bit,
Okay.
but still, it centers
She's
around
still
her
one
little,
note?
her little boy is messed up, and so she's
Is she still a one-note character?
no,
She just frantic the whole time? Like,
no, because there's like
oh my gosh.
it takes a bit for her to get there,
But then she gets there
but
again?
then she does get there.
Freak. Man, that's why I don't watch the second season.
Winona Ryder, just,
More like annoying writer.
yeah. She's not being directed well, I guess.
Or she's just not a good actress.
I don't know. I feel like she's in other things, right? People like her in other
She's
things.
in Beetlejuice. I
Lindsay
think.
really likes
Is that
her in-
Winona Ryder?
I don't know.
In Beetlejuice? I think
Lindsay
it is.
really likes her in Stranger Things and thinks she does a good job.
Mm.
So I think it's just personal preference.
It's not.
Maybe just like
I'm right.
all the moms out there are like, yeah, Winona Ryder just knows how to act because that's how I would be. And we're just
Mm. Maybe.
dumb little boys who don't know anything about anything.
I don't know. Hopper's pretty cool.
If you're a lady and you like Winona Ryder's performance on Stranger Things, then you just give us a comment on our website and let us know.
Email us.
Yeah.
But our actual spot.
Oh yeah, forgot about that part.
Yeah.
So our actual spot is Lucy.
From I Love Lucy.
Lucy Ricardo. Now she is annoying, but she's also funny annoying.
See, I don't find her funny.
I find her funny.
I don't. I think I believe I'm in the minority on this, but I don't find her funny.
Most people, I think that most people your age probably don't find her funny.
I like Ricky.
Ricky
And I like Fred.
Yeah, Fred's probably the best character, to be fair.
Ricky's not a good actor.
No, he's just himself. And then he's like, there's a couple times I'm like, all right, good job.
I like his
Ricky.
laugh. It's so fake. Yeah.
He's got a little Pee Wee Herman in him.
Yeah, your laugh just sounded like Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah.
But it also sounded like Ricky, so good job.
Thanks.
But yeah, no, I just find Lucy annoying on this show.
That's
She's,
all you find her? Not even a little bit funny? Not even just a smidgen?
No, not really.
Man,
You know
cold-hearted.
you know that movie starring Lucy and Ricky, the RV
Yeah,
movie?
that one's, I can't stand that movie.
Okay, so explain why you can't stand that movie.
Well, basically, it's just the whole thing is just like it's a thriller. It's a thriller movie, but they labeled it a comedy.
Okay,
That in my mind, so I'm like on the edge of my seat, and there's nothing that ever goes right.
right, okay. It's
And-
because they don't take like logical steps to prevent things.
Right, and then yes, exactly.
That's why I can't stand Lucy in this show.
But that's what I mean. It's like a thriller. Like anything that can go wrong will go wrong.
Right.
And then like you can't stop it.
No, but that's why I can't stand Lucy is because like all that she would have to do is just go to Ricky at the beginning and be like, hey, and just explain the situation. But instead she has to get herself into these crazy scenarios that I can't stand her in.
Well, but sometimes they throw you for a loop and it's Ricky who does it. And then it's really funny.
I think there's only like that one episode.
There's a few episodes
Is
like
there?
that. Yeah.
Well, but Ricky is more justified because he doesn't do it every day. But yeah, so I can't really stand Lucy.
Yeah.
On the
Well,
show.
yeah, there's one time that he's supposed to watch their son
Mm.
and then the son walks out of the apartment and Lucy's at the other apartment and she grabs the son and then says, let me play a trick on Ricky, and then
Oh, I've seen that one.
somehow he tricks her back and
Yeah.
it's great. It's
Yeah.
great. It's one of the
Well,
better
that's
episodes.
most of the episodes is him tricking her back
Right. Yes, that's true.
because he thinks logically and she does not.
I get the feeling that was probably more just like the time is that women don't think straight. Is
I'm
probably
sure.
what they were thinking.
I'm sure. Yeah. But yeah. And she's a mom.
Yeah.
Is she the entire time or do they have the kid later?
It's later.
Later. Okay.
Later for sure.
All right.
So she's halfway.
Okay.
But in your mind, she's definitely most annoying.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Next.
Number 4 is our funniest category. This category doesn't have any runner-ups because no one is in the same ballpark as this mom.
Nice.
This mom is Estelle Costanza from Seinfeld.
Ha ha ha.
She
That's me laughing about how funny she is.
she's so funny. I mean, obviously, like her and her husband play off of each other
yes.
phenomenally, but everything with her is just so over the top right away.
Yeah. It's good. Well, and I wish that I had watched Seinfeld more and that I had a Hulu account to watch more of it.
Yeah,
But
she and they're used sparingly.
yeah.
But when she's on there, when her and George's dad's on there, it's just a riot. They're probably my 2 favorite characters on the entire show.
Really?
Yeah, and I think like they're, for an example, for someone who may not have seen Seinfeld, which I'd be surprised, but there's like a flashback scene to where it basically shows why George is the way he is. There's like I think it's his birthday, and the dad is just yelling at him to blow out his candles. And the mom, you can hear in the background, she's like, stop yelling at him, you're killing him. And George is just sitting there with like a look of like dumbfoundness on his face. Just everything just over the top all the time. They've always have something to say.
Yep.
It's always so well written and so funny. But yeah, Estelle Costanza takes our spot for funniest mom ever
right.
on TV.
I like it. Number 3
Yeah.
is coolest mom. And runner-up, why don't you do runner-up? Because I don't know who she is very much.
Oh, Shirley Partridge from the Partridge Family.
Yeah, and why is she runner-up?
Because she makes a little band with her kids. And,
Yeah.
And she's like cool. You know, the kids are always like fighting. She doesn't like yell at them. She's like, well, you know, do
Oh,
this.
so she's like a cool mom.
Yeah,
Like
and-
she's cool about not. She keeps her cool.
Yeah,
Cool
she keeps her
mom.
cool. She gives advice. She jokes around with them. And then she's a single mom, so like she's just has a lot of personality to her. She's pretty rad. But the number 1 spot goes to
Vivian Banks from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
since I have never seen Fresh Prince,
Yeah,
not
so
one episode.
so she has two children.
Okay.
2 children.
Is Will Smith one of her children?
But Will Smith is not one of her children. She
Okay.
adopts him
Okay.
from her sister. So
Why?
because he was living in Philadelphia,
Okay.
shooting some b-ball outside of the school when a couple of guys that are up to no good
Okay.
started making trouble in the neighborhood.
All right.
So he got in one little fight, and his mom got scared. She says, "You're moving with your auntie and your uncle in
Oh.
Bel-Air."
Okay.
And then starts the show Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay. So his mom is on the show or not?
So she
Does
is
she
on
show
the
up
show,
sometimes?
and she shows up occasionally. It becomes very emotional.
Oh.
Like Will Smith does a good job,
Okay.
and I think at some point she passes away.
Oh no. Vivian or his actual mom?
His actual mom, though I believe Vivian, also the actress, changes. In the
She
show.
does. I do know
Yeah.
this.
So she sort of dies in that in that sense. But she's a cool mom.
Okay.
I mean, she lives in Bel-Air.
Okay. She just
She's got a butler.
okay.
They've got a sweet house. They've got a pool house.
She just allows her nephew to live with them.
Yeah, they eat good food.
Okay.
They have parties. She's like always like,
Just hip hopping.
just hip hopping around.
Okay.
She's a good mom, and she's pretty cool.
All right.
If there ever was a cool person that was a mom, I guess it would be Vivian Banks.
Okay.
I guess because she's rich. I guess that's kind
That's
of
why she's cool.
I guess that's what my conclusion was of that.
Hey, that makes you cool.
She's got that cool money.
All right. Number 2.
Well, she's cool as she adopted a kid.
That's
That's
true.
pretty cool.
That's the coolest thing
That's
she
the
did.
coolest thing.
That and you said she had a pool.
And she has a pool.
That
Also cool.
It's a contender.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a butler.
And about okay,
Yeah.
that might be the
All right.
coolest.
Yeah.
All right. Our pick for the worst mom ever in
Wait.
television history. I know.
Wait.
We do have a runner up.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Explain who the runner up is.
Well, it's Joyce Byers again.
Why?
Joyce Byers also the worst because she like basically lets her son almost die twice.
Okay. So basically he almost dies again in the second season. Is that
Well,
what's
yeah.
Is that what I'm hearing?
That's what you're basically hearing.
So did they just copy everything that happens in the first
Yeah,
season?
so they literally just respliced and moved things around and then called it a second season.
Is that seriously what the second season is?
No,
okay,
it's not.
all right.
It's not. It's
Does he go back missing though?
no,
Okay,
no.
but he almost dies.
But
again.
he gets spooky. He
Okay.
gets a little spooky.
Yeah. So I mean, any mom who lets her kid almost die twice is pretty bad mom.
Pretty bad mom. She let him go into the upside down.
Yeah. How dare she?
How dare she? How did she not?
The heck
keep
is
it-
wrong with her?
Yeah, come on. And then she like even lets her like her old ex-husband manipulate
Oh
her.
yeah. What's Lonnie?
Lonnie.
What an ugly name.
Yeah, Lonnie.
What an ugly
More
man
like-
he is.
Oh, loser.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what they should have named him.
Loser. Loser.
Ugh. Anyway, so she gets runner-up.
But our actual worst mom is Carol Brady from the Brady Bunch. No, it was Philip's idea to put Carol Brady at the worst.
Now,
Why is that?
Yeah, you may be thinking Carol Brady. She should have definitely been in classic, and I don't understand.
Or
why you
even
put-
best.
or even
But we
best.
put her as the worst.
Yeah, and you're saying that doesn't make any sense. Well, listen here, you listener that thinks that. Have you ever seen Carol Brady actually do any mom stuff? No,
No.
you haven't. You saw her servant woman do it for her.
Yeah.
Whatever her name is. What's her name, Daniel? Man, it's so dumb because you don't even remember her
The
name.
maid.
The maid gets no credit and
Yeah.
does all the work.
My dad met her at an airport one time.
Really?
Well, I don't know if he met
wait,
her.
which lady?
He did see her, the maid.
The maid?
They
I bet
walked past
she's-
each other, and my dad gave her a nod of approval, and she waved at
She's
him.
like, oh, that's all I've been looking for my whole life.
Just, yeah, approval from Chris Cardiff.
Yep.
But yeah, the Carol Brady doesn't do nothing. Again, I didn't watch a whole lot of Brady Bunch. I watched more of the Partridge Family. But if I'm remembering right, every time because all the kids are always the ones that are getting into the situations, right?
Yeah, they're in all sorts of hijinks.
Yeah, shenanigans and whatnot. And then whenever they go to their mom for advice, her and the dad are just sitting on the couch
Yeah, doing nothing.
doing nothing. They're just watching TV or something.
Well, and then, and the maid like catches him in the act and is like, "You shouldn't have done that."
Yeah,
And
she's the
gives
one
him
that-
some discipline,
Right.
and says, "Hey, you need to pick up these clothes I've been washing and stuff." It's like all the mom stuff.
Right.
The mom's not doing.
Carol
What's the
Brady
deal?
sucks.
Man, what a bad mom.
She's the worst of all time.
Worst.
She's even worse than a mom that lets her child die almost twice.
Yeah.
That wasn't proper English, but let's just move on.
Yep. Let's go.
Let's
go.
All right. Who's our best, Philip?
Who's our best? Our best is Kitty Foreman from That 70s Show.
So why
That's a good question because I didn't make this list. So
I put Kitty Foreman as the best of all time.
And to be fair, I don't really know why she's best, but I like that she is.
I'll explain why.
All right.
Because she's kind of all these things,
Oh,
but in positive ways. So she loves her son. She doesn't love her daughter too much, but that's okay because Lori is not one to be loved. But she loves Eric very much. She gives advice to him and his friends. She lets her kid and his friends hang out all the time in their basement. She cooks food for them a lot of the time.
also apparently very absent-minded because they're all smoking weed.
Well, that's true.
They're all smoking.
She's
the
always
weed.
upstairs baking stuff, is why. But she's freaking hilarious. There's a plot throughout the later half of the show where she's going through menopause. So she's just completely irrational and just blows up at the littlest thing.
Oh man.
She doesn't take crap from Red, her husband, who, he's just lays all the kids out all the time. She doesn't take it from him.
Is Red his actual name or is that a nickname?
I think it might be short for Reginald,
Oh.
but they just call him Red.
I would love to be called Reginald.
And I think they mentioned that at one point. I could be wrong, but she's overbearing, but in a good way. And she's cool. She's not a cartoon. Although I think in one episode they do become cartoon characters.
Really? They pull one of those?
I think so. And she's sassy, very, very sassy. So I think she kind of just encapsulates
She's the whole thing.
all the different.
The whole kitty caboodle.
Okay. But yeah, I think she's also very true to life. She when I watched it, I'm like, oh, she seems like a real mom.
You see your own mom. in
I don't
Kitty
see my own mom. Mom is not very much so like Kitty, but I'm just like, yeah, I could see her being a mom in the 70s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Kitty Foreman. I think because I put her in the spot. I don't know if Philip thinks so, but
I will concede because
Okay.
I didn't know who to put in best.
I think she is the best television mom of all time.
Nice. Wow. What an ending.
Yeah,
That was very definitive, that statement.
thank you.
Yeah.
And Carol Brady's the worst.
Yeah. That one I stand behind. That one I stand
100%.
behind. Well, so
my.
as we end here, let's say, what's your favorite thing about your mom?
About my mom?
About your mom, since it's Mother's Day.
Mom, she. Let's see here.
Daniel, this has got to be like
I know.
right on the tip of your tongue.
Okay,
You got to
all right.
already know it.
Mom's
Come on.
very strong-willed.
Whoa. Does that mean she's mean?
No. It means like
She won't let you get your own way?
no.
Daniel,
Are we
that's
trying to
not
be
even-
serious here or not?
Give me a serious.
Yeah,
one.
no. She. I can always like rely on my mom,
No, that's good.
and she put up with me. She taught me for 10 years and put up with me for that long. She's basically a saint.
Yeah.
Technically, we all are, but she's a saint of saints.
Saint of Saints. I like that.
Yeah.
It's like King of Kings, but
She's
a
the saint
little
of
less.
saints. No, yeah, I can always rely on mom.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet, Daniel.
What about you? What's the best thing about
My
your mom?
favorite thing about my mom is that so her name is Karen.
Okay.
And it's funny because I think that the thing that most exemplifies my mom is that she cares. She's Karen
Aw.
all the time.
Okay. So you just set this up to be funny.
I didn't. That wasn't a funny thing.
Karen, she's Karen all the time.
I mean, that's pretty funny that I did that, but it's very true.
Okay.
That part. So
No,
she
yeah.
cares about everybody and everything.
Yeah.
She cares about it, and that's a cool quality to have. I love it. Also, she listens to this podcast.
I was about to say, thank you, Karen.
Thanks, Karen. Thanks for being my mom and
Yeah.
being the best mom.
Thanks for being my mother-in-law.
No,
I don't know.
that's not how it works.
I don't know.
She's just your
She's
brother,
my sister's
your brother-in-law's mom.
mom. Yep. So she's my mother-in-law.
Well, all right. I didn't
We'll
know
just-
that. I didn't
we'll
know
just
that you
stick with
married
that.
me,
Yeah.
but that's all right.
Well, I don't. If you didn't know that by now, I don't know what's wrong with you. But all right. Well, bye.
Oh, whoa.
But
There's somebody peeking their head through the curtains.
no, Philip. No, get out of here, Kathy. We're gonna lose so many listeners on this episode. Oh my gosh.
I love being a mom.
Yeah, do you?
To Penelope.
Okay.
To Becky.
Get out of here.
To Farley. And to Farley Jr.
I'm gonna adopt Gaius so that
But Gaius,
He doesn't have to
I
have a
hate
sucky mom.
being Gaius'
Kathy, get out of
mother.
here. Hey,
Hey.
get out of here or I'll call the cops on you.
Oh, not the cops again.